Here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
And we're the Streeters.
Welcome to the ARTyRV Q&A tonight. Tonight we're having a giveaway. So
in celebration of a tremendously great week.
Yeah, we've had a great week. It's so good to see everyone. You all got here early. I saw you popping up.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. I think we're going to have a busy night tonight. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We've had some weird things going on. We're back. Let me see. I've got I've got to add a couple things here. I've got to add the giveaway screen here. And tonight, you want to tell me about the giveaway?
Yeah, so tonight we're giving away a pendant that we've made. And this particular pendant is one that we've made out of some of our hand-blown glass from the glass blowing studio. So we can't wait for you to see it. Now, remember, just like in the past giveaways, if you've won before, please kind of lay low a little bit and give everybody else a chance to come in and win. And you know what? Tonight's word, everybody, is score. SCORE. Just type into your comment box there, type score in, and you'll automatically be entered. This pendant is a little bit big, but it's got beautiful yellow and brown and aquamarine in it. It's absolutely a beautiful pendant. So whoever wins that, we hope you enjoy it. And remember, that includes shipping too. So we'll send it to you at no charge, compliments of the ARTyRV Glass Studio channel.
Okay, so type in score and you'll be entered in the contest. Let's see here. I want to say hello to everyone that's here. Thomas is here. Christine is here. Julie is here. Let's see. Who else is here? Kat St. Jane. Julie Bison's here. Ray's here.
Hey, Ray. Thumbs up, buddy.
Melanie's here. Melanie made it.
Hey, Mel.
And Joan is here. Kat St. Jane, like I said, is here. Julie and Christine and Larry Mary, Mike, Wait, and Magali is here. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah. So we had a great week, and we hope that that those of you that were watching our shorts this week, that you enjoyed those. And we want to give a big shout out to all of our new subscribers. You blew us away this week with subscriptions to our channel, and we want to thank you from the bottoms of our heart. Those of you that are already subscribers, it's already important to us, your subscription. But we just had an astronomical week on our playlist and our shorts, and getting new subscribers to the channel. So those of you that did subscribe this week, please, come on into and put a comment in there, or at least come on into the community and register to win that beautiful pendant that we'll be shipping out to you later on this week.
Yeah. Patricia got her pendant, and she really likes it. She said it's wonderful.
Oh,
I'm glad you liked it,
glad
Patricia.
You enjoy it. Yeah.
Magali said she loves the shorts. Melanie loves the shorts. Christine loves the shorts. Yeah, so we want to teach you a little tips at a time, and but we're working on some long form content, and that'll be coming out. So we're real excited about what's going on.
And we're going to show you some different things, because Barb and I, as we go through these videos, we're sharing with you our day. We very rarely do the same thing twice in 1 week, let alone in one day. So we've got a cool project coming up for you. We're going to show you how to fabricate bent panels for bent panel lamps. And we're going to show you the process of all of that. And we've got some other great things coming up, Barb. So,
hand me that little piece right back there. Julie wants to know what these little
one, the
items.
big one or
this green and blue one right here. I think that will show up real nice. Can you reach it?
Yeah. So this is our new artwork, y'all. This is Barb and I's new project. You
This
remember?
is the beginning. This is the beginning. Let's see, of some projects we're working on.
Here, let's do this. Let me hold this paper up, and maybe it'll kind of make
Yeah,
it.
you might be able to see it a little bit better.
Can
I
you
don't know.
see that a little bit better? So keep in mind, this is about 14 inches tall, and it actually holds a battery-operated
Yeah, I can
votive
hand it
candle
up.
in the top.
There it is, right there.
There we go. I got it from the bottom bar. Where's
So it's vintage glass, and then vintage pendants,
and
a
a
Beaubochet.
antique Beaubochet. These are pieces that we can't put on crystal chandeliers, but these are hand blown crystal Beaubochets that we can't, sell because it's something.
They might have one little flaw
or a scratch in them or something. So we're doing this kind of stuff. We're calling these candeliers, everybody. So we hope that they're going to be a big hit. And, they actually have started being a big hit already. So.
The little candle couple on the top, they're all different. It's all vintage and antique glass. And this is the first part of it. Now we're going to be expanding this because we're going to be doing our own blown glass pieces. And we're
the
excited.
bodies, y'all, the bodies of our new artwork coming up in the fall, well, early spring. Barb and I will actually be making the bodies for it. We'll be blowing the glass for the bodies, and then we'll be adding Beaubochets that don't have chips and or anything.
First quality crystal
stuff
will be added to it. So those will be a little bit higher price. Right now we have these where it's pickup only because they're really we haven't figured out how to ship them at
safely
yet because they are very
like a chandelier. All of the jewels would have to come off of it. These are all glued with what's called water clear structural silicone. It's a clear silicone that we use on shower doors. But once we start making the bodies and everything, these are going to change. But you can pick up only at Conway Glass. This piece right here, $49, y'all, out the door. $49.
You sure about that?
It's $49.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I did, Magali. I got the images. I sure did. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And y'all were just way too kind. All the nice, kind comments that you gave us about the shorts and just about the channel in general this week. So thank you very much.
So Diana wants to know how to register. We're registering Diana for this little pendant right here.
And we'll be shipping it to you.
I have to apologize.
Here you go. Let's put it on the white paper. I'll hold it right here for us. Can you see that?
Not really.
It's about 1.25 inches in diameter, y'all. It's beautiful. What we call a number 75 canary yellow. Yes. And also has a 46 in it, and it has a 23 brown. It's really pretty. So
right. So that's
those
what
are
we're
just
giving
color
away.
numbers.
And just score. Write score in the chat. SCORE. Let me share that with you.
We're going to share the word score with you, and that's what you enter in the comment box, and then you'll be automatically entered to win that pendant. And then if you do win, we'll just ask you to email us your shipping information, and we'll get that right out to you. So
yeah, that's good.
Barb, we had a question about someone had noticed that I don't use oil in my glass cutter. And I thought that was kind of interesting that they would pick up on that. But prior to not using oil in my glass cutter, I used oil in my glass cutter. Okay. So the thing about using oil in your glass cutter is that inside this little area here is a cotton wick. And so the wick is inside the reservoir. And so that, eventually that wick gets wet, and I'm not a big fan of using a lot of oil because it gets on your hands. It makes a mess. You can't see your scores, things like that. So, but two, this glass cutter that I keep in my pocket that I use every day is 20 years old. I use it every single day, and I do wipe my glass off before I cut. But I don't use oil in it anymore. It's dialed into my pressure on my hand. I don't push too hard and I don't push too soft. I've got it dialed in just right. And I really, y'all, I love this glass cutter. And you can tell one side of it is silver on the head of the cutter head. You know why? Because I'm left-handed. So.
Yeah, you don't. The problem with the glass cutters, with putting oil in the glass cutters, and like Magali said, they leak. So you just want to get that wick wet. Not even wet. Well, yeah, you want to get it wet so it absorbs and stays at that perfect.
And keep in mind, when your glass cutter is brand new, it's what they call hot, right, Barb?
Right.
It's hot, which means when you push down on it to score it, you're going to see like little flakes. And if you see those little flakes, you're pushing too hard on your glass cutter, way too hard on your glass cutter. You should hear the glass cutter, but you should not, what I call it, watch a rooster tail fly off the back of it. Because if it does, you're either pushing too hard or you're dragging your wheel on your cutter sideways, and nothing's going to break right for you at that point. So keep in mind, remember, listen to your cutter, and remember the video that we showed you where we show you how to clean out inside your cutter head. Because a lot of you, if you'll just do that, you'll find your cutter will work a lot better. Because you're picking up desiccant and dirt and dust on your glass. And yeah, you should wash all your glass before you cut it. But sometimes there's that stuff on there. And like me, I keep my glass cutter in my pocket. So I'm picking up lint, all the time. So I clean my glass cutter religiously. So
Brenda Craig says she's been making bird feeders out of old vintage dishes and glasses. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. See, that's a great way to make bird feeders. And you can use, the silicones now, even whether they're chemical cure or air cure, they are really, really sound as far as, hanging on to stuff. It used to be that silicone stuck to one thing, and that was itself. So
yeah. So the little items that we're making, these back here, they are priced really, really good. And then, like I said, the blown glass will be adding a little bit more value to it, and they'll be a little bit different. But these are certainly, we have some that are $20. The little ones are $20.
Yeah, they look like little mushrooms with waterfalls. It's really water cute coming off of them. They're absolutely beautiful.
Magali, I did get those pictures, and let me see. Flower and Glass wants to know, have you ever needed to replace the head?
Not in the 20 years on this one, but I have replaced the head on them before. And you just start over from scratch. You start over. You start working your glass cutter and dialing it in. Use a little bit of oil, not a lot, because like Magali said, that little rubber reservoir down at the bottom right there, that thing will leak like nobody's business if you put too much oil in it. You only need enough to, get the wick wet. As we say, get the wick wet.
Get the wick wet.
Get the wick wet.
Karen is here. Have I missed anyone? That Cynthia Shipman is here. As she got here late, she wants to know what all the score is about. Just type score in the chat and you'll be registered to win.
You'll be registered to win on our giveaway tonight. And so we're giving away a pendant that's made. Actually, it's a byproduct of mine and Barbara's blown glass. So this was actually part of a vase.
Yeah, so that's blown glass. That's a little bit different than the kiln glass that.
Hey, everybody.
We don't know what's going on.
They're working on a cable down the street. We were without cable all day yesterday at the house. And so who knows what they're doing. We apologize for any inconvenience. However, stick with us because Barb's got her fingers working really hard.
I'm trying
to stay with it.
I'm trying to stay with it. I don't know what in the world's going on. Okay, so we got that. Let's see. You can, let's see.
Yeah, so if you guys.
We're back, I'm sure.
Okay,
right?
yeah. It looks like we're back. Are we back, Ray?
I guess we're back.
Okay,
I hope
good.
So.
Good. I hope we're back. Anyway, so again, we want to thank. We had a lot of subscribers. Like our subscriptions were up 25% in the last 4 days, which is like incredibly it was just overwhelming for Barb and I.
It was.
So, and then all the great comments that came in, you know, about the channel, about the videos, and that how that really how Barb and I we're different than everybody, and how much you guys enjoy us. So we appreciate all those kind words. It's really nice.
Okay.
So it makes us show up every Monday night at 7 o'clock.
I know, and I don't know why it keeps on going out like that. It's just really.
Yeah. And I'm watching the cable modem over here on the wall, and I can't tell if that's fading out every now and then when this fades out.
We got a note from YouTube today. We have 300. You know, we got 300,000 views already.
Well, you remember last month we celebrated for 250, and today Barbara got a notice with a great big poof of confetti and everything that we just hit 300,000 views today. 300,000 views today. So we really want to thank you all for that. So, because we can't do it alone, that's for sure.
Okay. Something different tonight. We want to help Karen name her new business. Isn't that right?
That's right, Karen?
Don't we want to help you name your new business?
Would you like some ideas from our community?
I think that Mama Kay is one of them.
Yeah, well, you know, Karen in her hometown, she's known as Mama Kay, but she's really having a little dilemma naming her stained glass studio. So she's asked Barbara to ask our community, and you guys are out there, to come up with maybe some ideas of how Karen could name her glass studio. Now, keep in mind, you know, she's known as Mama Kay in her community. So
Julie wants to celebrate. Yes. So let's think about that, and let's help
Karen name her glass studio.
And Julie wants to celebrate our 300,000 viewers.
Okay.
So what do we do?
Right there. That's it.
Okay, guys.
We're celebrating 300,000.
This is about you.
Yeah, it's you. It's not us. It's you.
So that's awesome, guys. You are awesome for sure. Now, how do I stop that
Just
thing?
put it on whatever color you want to hit.
Okay.
There we go.
Right.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Mama Kay in all law enforcement groups. Okay, well, you know, I would say Mama Kay would be a good name personally, because if that's how people know you, then when you go and you do, you know, the first thing you're going to want to do is do a Facebook page, because you're active on that social media. Right. And then you invite all your friends. So
yeah, so Mama Kay, what'd you say? Mama Kay's Creations.
Mama Karen's Caring Glass.
Oh,
I like that.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Flower and Glass said she's bad with names, or they're bad with names, but Flower and Glass, that's a nice name. Okay. So Karen wants us to do a happy dance, but Happy Hips over here might hurt himself.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
We're good. Oh, y'all, that's too much fun.
Glass Designs by Mama Kay. I like that. That was Jennifer Enlow's idea.
Right. So yes. that's genuine.
Mama Kay's Creations. If you're doing more than just glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep on coming.
And you eventually, you know, Karen and everybody in our community, you find yourself doing so much more than just that part of the glass, or only making windows. You find yourself doing repairs. You find yourself fixing things for your friends. And, you know, once you do start doing stained glass, all your friends want you to make them a window. So.
Okay. So Dan said he watches tons of glass videos and just recently saw our channel. Oh, he just saw it 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, hey, welcome, Dan.
The 10 mistakes for beginners video, and he learned a lot. Thank you, Dan. And welcome to our
Welcome to our channel.
We do this every Monday night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
even if we're out of town,
and
even if we're out of town, we do it.
We do. We try to. If we have a signal, we do a live stream.
Yeah, if we can get a signal. So
Karen's doing paintings in stained glass, and so you'll like this group. We got all kinds of we got people from beginning to
way far advanced. I think.
To advanced. So We have some people that aren't even doing stained glass, just thinking about doing stained glass.
But are hanging out.
It's a fun
and
group.
we love it. So those of you that haven't subscribed to our channel this week and weren't part of the 50,000 people that watched our channel this week, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, there's a notification bell up there at the top on the right, and all you have to do is hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when we have a new video coming out, which will be this weekend.
So Ray said, Karen, to put stained glass in your name. If that's going to be your focus, I would put stained glass in your name. Even if you're going to be doing, I guess you have to decide what your focus is going to be. But even if you're doing painting, I really think that if you're going to be focusing on stained glass, I would say, Mama Kay's Stained Glass Creations or something like that. I don't know. But that is a good idea, Ray, to put stained glass in there.
Yeah, well, you know what? And with glass works really well for some studios. So like Mama Kay's Glass Works, things like that.
Yeah. See, Sims is here. Sim. Yeah, we've got people coming in.
Those of y'all that have just recently subscribed to our channel, I hope that you come into the community. And don't forget, we've got a giveaway tonight. Bring in that score into the comment box so that you're automatically entered into the giveaway.
So in case everyone was wondering, Karen has looking for a name for her new business where she'll be doing paintings and stained glass. So Christine, you're here, and I don't know if you got my message.
We were trying to figure out that.
We've been trying to figure out what that is that you're having a problem with. So if you can just send me an email with a screenshot, and then I can see exactly what you're talking about, and we can get
what
together
happens?
on that.
It's telling you that it's not available. So if you'll send us,
I'm not really sure. I tried to go back and follow, but we couldn't find it.
So hey, is anybody having any problems with any soldering or any questions this week about something that may be going good for you? Tell us something good, or tell us something that's really not going real well for you. Maybe we can.
All right.
Take your hands off.
I know,
I know it. I know
it's
it,
not
honey.
me. I'm not doing anything.
I know it.
I don't know what it's doing.
It doesn't know what it's doing either.
Okay.
I think they are working on the.
We're back.
Cable.
I'm sorry about that.
So.
Okay.
But it's all good.
Sky Dancer has been here for a year lurking.
Oh, well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in. And
I've seen a couple of new names up in our community on the screen in the comments, and thank you all for coming into the room tonight. Yes. And you'll find that not only can we answer your questions, but we have a wonderful community that will help you with any problems or in any area that you may have working within this medium that we do. So
Ray said he likes the ruby flux he got. Good, Ray. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, and you'll find that you don't use as much of that as you do other fluxes. And that pint or that quart that you got, if you got two of them, it'll last you a really long time. But just that quart, that you got you'll find that you're gonna enjoy it. So
Julie Bison says we can put a man on the moon, but we cannot get the internet to work right.
Yeah.
That's
because there's too many people making money on it. That's the problem.
We're having little internet problems because our second camera wouldn't even pick up the signal. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on with everything.
Get
tonight.
The cable guy in here again.
Stella has a question.
Sure.
But I had a question before that because Melanie wants to know. She's trying to figure out reinforcement. So are you doing lead or are you doing copper foil?
Is this the window that you're working on, Mel, that we've been talking about? If you could send us a photograph of it, maybe to Barbara email or my email, either one. And let me look at it. It's not going to cost you anything. Let me look at it and see if I can't help you with figuring out how to reinforce this window so that it looks less obtrusive. And then the other thing, do you have a cane bender, Mel? I was just wondering.
Okay. So I'm going to try to go up here and look at this. Every time I try to do this, I lose y'all, but I'm going to go up. I think I lost. You said Stella had a question. Hobby came and led. What's the question?
Hobby cane is the same as lead.
Is that a question?
Hobby cane is lead that's just in a little spool, in a roll, or on a spool, a 200-foot spool. But hobby cane is usually in a single piece of lead rolled up, and when you stretch it out, when you open it up, you do have to stretch it because it's been rolled up. But and it comes in every variety of size or profile that the cases of lead are offered in. So.
And Mel said she will. Thank you.
No problem, Mel. I look forward to seeing your project done. Really.
Okay. I'm not sure what the question is. Magali said that Stella had a question. What is it, Stella? Is hobby lead thinner than? Is it thinner?
Well, it depends on the profile. Because you can order 1/8 hobby lead, you can order 5/32, 3/16, 7/32, 1/4 inch, all the way up to that's about all they're going to put in a roll for you. After that, you really and remember, gang, if you're buying lead, make sure you buy the number 2 lead or what's called the high heart lead, because if you're using textured glasses, the regular lead is not going to allow you to put that texture inside the heart of the lead. It's not going to allow you to do it. So try to remember to order or get the number 2 or the high heart lead, which will allow you to use all the glasses that you want to use.
That's right. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, we're going to pick up a bunch of lead at the end of this week, and
it's all that, right?
Yeah, it's all.
Then you don't have to worry about switching back and forth, and if it's
if you get the high heart lead, it's really nice.
Okay, so we do have a question from. Let me see. I don't want to lose you guys. Let's see. B, I think you asked this question. Did you ask this question before? But anyway,
is that BS?
Yeah, it's B. EE.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
B.
Yes. I cleaned the flux off really well with baking soda, and I got flux cleaner. And my pieces are still oxidizing after a few days later, then turning white and crusty. Are they outside?
Yeah, if they're outside, they're going to oxidize. But you know what? After you clean that window, and you need to clean it really well with the, then the window has to be waxed. If you don't wax a copper foil window,
is it a sun catcher?
Yeah, is it a window or a sun catcher?
So,
maybe
you could type that in there.
And type it in and let us know whether it's a stained glass window itself, or if it's just a little hanging in the window. I can't think of what you're doing wrong, because it's before I even knew about the baking soda trick. All I would do is just clean my windows and clean them well and wax them. And I never had them oxidize on me. So I don't know. I don't know. But please send us what you're working on so that we can take a look at it and see.
Okay. Magali was just asking what the difference between the two was. So I think we answered that. B said sun catchers.
Sun catchers.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a little harder because the outside edge, and there's areas that when you're waxing your sun catchers, when you're waxing them, there's always going to be areas that you're going to miss. And when that wax dries, guess what color it is? It's white. So you could have that. It's really, it's doing sun catchers on little pieces actually take longer to clean than doing a larger piece, because you have to be so meticulous with cleaning them, and then you have to wax them, and then you got to make sure you get all the wax off.
Thomas Sharp said use pledge.
Yeah.
And it's not, I don't think that's going to leave that residue. But you know what? You know what it is about that wax? If it gets wet, It's just like if you wax a tabletop and it gets water spots on it. Where you got those water spots, it's going to be white.
It's a white ring.
So
Thomas, we're gonna tell B, try some lemon pledge on your windows and make it happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Thank you,
Does
Thomas.
that help, Thomas? Does that help? Because even pledge will turn white. So
well, pledge will, if you set a damp glass, a sweaty glass on a nice piece of furniture that.
Okay, yes. Flower and Glass says she has terrariums and they still oxidize after waxing because the humidity.
Right.
And so I think that humidity with the wax. So
and where are you at,
I don't
B?
always know that waxing is the answer to
no, large windows that are going to be inside should be waxed and cleaned and polished. If they're, man, I tell you what, I've had some windows brought in here that have been outside for a long period of time and needed, desperately needed repair, but they're almost like brown with rust. They're so oxidized. So, and that's copper foil windows.
B said, is there any way to wax it and get a matte black? I would just not wax it and just leave it. Don't wax it if you don't want that look, because it's not anything that says you have to wax a sun catcher.
No, you don't have to wax it. You don't have to patina it. You really don't have to do anything to it but clean it and then hang it.
Will well water be damaging? No, because you're going to clean it right up.
Yeah, you're going to clean it right up. I mean, well water mainly just has a little bit of sulfur in it. That's about it.
If you've left it in it, spotted it, it probably would. But
yeah,
I think you'll be okay, Karen.
Yeah, you're not going to.
But you could clean with distilled water. I mean, we use distilled water.
Well,
when
we use distilled water on restorations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so especially if you're cleaning a window with paintings in it, y'all, if you ever have to do that, make sure you use distilled water only. The stuff that's in the water that they want us to drink in this country will peel the paint right off the windows. So use distilled water when cleaning old windows, or even windows that aren't old, but if they've got paintings in them, please use distilled water.
Okay, so we need to get everybody registered for the
giveaway.
The giveaway, and I just wanted to remind everyone to put score in the chat if you want to win.
Even if you don't want to win, put score in the chat, because the more people we have in the chat, the greater chance everybody has to win.
Okay. Don't be afraid to wash or dip your foiled windows in the water. If done right, you could soak it.
Warm, soapy water.
Warm, soapy water.
The books recommend that you clean your windows with warm, soapy water, even your lead windows. You take them outside and you hose them off and you wash them with Dove or, dish detergent and let them dry.
Yeah, so, if you've got really bad water, I would say rinse with distilled water, but I don't know if that's.
I don't know that that's going to change anything.
I don't know that is going to help, but if your water is really, really bad, because you wouldn't want it to get down into the lead. And
no, definitely not. So.
Okay.
But if you use our putty recipe on your lead windows, water won't get through them anyway.
Okay, so welcome to everyone that's come on board. We have a big crowd here tonight, and we welcome everyone.
And we got quite a few new names tonight.
We got a lot of people registered. I don't know how many, but
Ooh, I'm sorry.
What in the world?
Uh-oh.
So I guess if you're going to be ringing that bell, I need to maybe put the bell up.
We'll just ask everybody that hasn't subscribed yet to please do so.
Please ring that bell, and you'll get the notification whenever we put out.
When she's got her finger on that bell, that means my foot goes down.
Whenever we put out anything new, we're putting out new videos. I think you'll see. Right? Yeah, you'll see a bunch of new videos. We're not slacking anymore.
No, we're not slacking anymore. We're really busy, but we're taking time. And again, all the videos coming up, y'all, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Every day. So you get us whether you want it or not.
So we
And,
just show you what's going on in our studio. We don't make stuff up. We don't, come up with projects.
we don't have time to Willie McNeely it and make stuff up to make videos.
Right.
We are rocking, and we're getting ready to get the stained glass retail shop open. That's all coming up by September the 15th. Our retail shop in the gallery will be open for the first time in several years on Wednesday.
2 years. We've been 2.
Yeah, on Wednesday, September the 15th. And so we're really excited about all these new things coming up. And hopefully, since we're going to be open on Wednesdays, 1 day a week to the public, we'll be able to see some of you guys too. If you're traveling through our area, please let us know you're in town.
Let us know you're coming so we can make time.
And whether we're open or not, we're going to make time to see you.
Yeah, so. we'll be here. If we're here, you can come by and see us.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
hey, Magali, we've been wanting to send something down to a special little person, and we have your street, but we do not have the house number. We couldn't read it correctly, and it came back to us.
Thank you, Sean.
Hey,
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
There we go. Thank you so much. But Magali, if you could send us your house number, we have the street. Like I said, don't send us the street. Just send us your house number. And
I sent you something. I sent something, and
it came back.
But I've got something I'm sending down to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Christine, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
All right, y'all.
Y'all are really
thank you so
something
much
tonight, aren't you?
Well, that's because camera knows number 2 wasn't working. They know we need another camera.
And what in the world is going on? Jason, thank you so much. All y'all sending stickers and I didn't even see them. Thank you,
I'm just going to leave these lights flashing. We got it going on tonight, y'all.
So it's Jason, Sean, and Christine. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. That's really great. Okay, so we do have a question here. We have to get serious, but thank you. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you, Magali. Just shoot it to me. You got my email.
Yeah, just Julie, what size lead cane do you use for a panel? About 2x2 or 2x3? Not an intricate window.
I have a really I enjoy working with 3/16 lead, just because it's got a nice profile to it. 1/4-inch lead is really heavy looking, especially in a small window. And if you have smaller pieces, you can always change the profile while you're working within the window. You could use a 1/4-inch lead if it has a border around the outside to kind of beef it up a little bit, and then get really intimate with the window by using a smaller profile on the inside. So.
Okay, let's see. Did that answer your question? Okay. Stella wants to know, is it better for air drying glass before patina, or is wiping good enough?
No, you need, as soon as you patina it, you need to clean it. The patina will actually acid etch the glass.
Is it better for air drying glass before patina, or is wiping good enough?
No, I would clean the, if you're gonna patina it and you just finished soldering it, you need to get all of the flux off of that window, because your patina only works with a high tin solder, and you're going to dilute it by not having the flux, which is an acid or a cleanser, on there. So you need to remove all the flux, which is clean the window. And then personally, I like to steel wool my window after I clean it and then patina it, just because to me, it makes it look better. And if you're using 60/40, you're going to see that black patina is going to color that tin like nobody's business, and you're going to end up with a really pretty window.
Okay.
So don't forget, y'all, score in the comment box so that we can enter you to win.
That's right.
Yeah, we want to enter you to win.
Okay. Ed, you have to warn when you step on the bell. Or is that your hip exercise? Yeah. Happy hips over here.
Happy hips. Yeah, I don't, that.
Julie says thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So, happy hips over here. That's good. No, it's right by my foot. And if if I move, y'all probably notice I don't move around as much as I used to prior to the surgery because I'm actually comfortable sitting here now.
Magali wants to know, doesn't patina leave a residue on the glass if you don't take it off? Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't you say?
I said take it off. Yeah, take it off. After you patina it must be cleaned thoroughly.
Yes.
Yes, and it will
after
because
flux,
Magali, it'll
clean it. After patina, clean it.
And and again, I say this to all of you. If you're too tired to clean the window after you're soldering it, you're too tired to do anything with it. Wait till tomorrow and start fresh for the day when you can start to finish that window. And you'll find it's a lot easier because there's nothing like waking up and right after I eat breakfast, I got to go clean that window. Get out of town.
Christine wants to know if we have a list of the exact steps to do stained glass.
A list of the exact steps.
Not written down.
Not written down because
but that is a good idea. I mean, that's
and everybody has their own technique. So if I took the time to write down my techniques, and then Barbara took the time to write down her techniques, and then
the steps,
the exact step. Yeah, but you know what? You can write those steps down, but every one of those steps, Magali.
That's not Magali.
Oh,
that's
it's
Christine.
not. Oh, Christine. I'm sorry, hon. Christine, every one of those steps comes with a really long explanation and how to apply that step to the process. So I think it's a good idea that, and maybe it's something that we could work on, just like how to price your work. Y'all remember that's on the website now, how to price your work. It's going to help you out a lot. So maybe we can get this, in a list for you. And it's a lot. There's a lot of steps. It's not easy to, if it were easy, if stained glass were easy, everybody would be doing it.
Christine, we are working on a couple videos right now, and most of them are the 10 steps. I mean, you'll see a difference in our videos coming up, like the starfish video that's coming up. You're going to see do this, do this, do this. So you're going to be able to see it a little bit clearer.
Step by step.
Magali said she wrote her steps down when she was taught by her mother-in-law. Yeah. So I think it's really valuable to know that. And I think that's something we can work on. And I'm
going to make a note of it right here.
If anyone wants to share their steps,
you know what?
on the forum, that's great too.
So we could share steps for success in stained glass with you.
That's right.
Steps for success.
Steps for success. Yeah, we that's something that you're going to see over the next.
But here's the thing: ask a question each week as to what you want to know, and you know what? We'll be happy to answer it, and you can write down the answer, and eventually, you'll have all the steps. Because we don't mind answering the questions. That's what we're here for, y'all. We're not here to, teach you.
The hardest part about the stained glass, I think,
are the things that I am a stickler on, which is what, Barb?
Nothing.
What is it, Barb?
Nothing. Okay. Flowering glass has, they have a piece they soldered and then had something suddenly come up. So couldn't get back to it until a few days later. Would you recommend anything special or just normal cleaning? Steel wool is fine. Yeah, get it cleaned ASAP.
Yeah, get it cleaned up. And things happen, y'all, in your studio. Things come up. You get distracted, and it's okay. But it's always, just get it cleaned up and hope that that if you had patina on it, the patina is like the worst thing. The flux will make a mess, but you can get that off. So, but you'll find that if you left the patina on it, you'll find that about a 1/16 of an inch on either side of the foil is going to be etched in some places, and it'll be like almost red. So,
okay, Stella girl is having a problem trying to join the membership, or what are you trying to join? If you're trying to join the membership, you go to the ARTyRV YouTube channel, and you'll see join up there
on the right hand corner.
On the right hand corner.
Yeah. So Barb has updated the website as well. And now there's a shop page on there at the top on the right-hand corner. You'll see it. And we have all of the tools that Ed and Barb recommend for your stained glass needs to, to be able to do all these processes.
Okay.
So our video coming up is going to be how is step by step the process of making the pattern all the way to slumping the panel in your kiln in your studio to repair a bent panel lamp.
So
start to finish.
So we thought we'd show you all that. It might not be something you want to do right now, but I'm sure you'll eventually have an interest in it. It's a very interesting process, and it can give you another way to add another revenue stream to your portfolio.
And we offer the service of making the mold for you. So you don't have to go through all the trouble of making the mold and all that. But we are going to show you how the mold is made in the video. So, I mean, you can do it just as easily as I can. But anyway, we wanted to let you know that's one of the videos that's coming up in a very long, in a long video, probably 30 minutes or so.
Okay. So, we had a really nice comment from Just the Human here. Love the pricing worksheet, and thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're very welcome.
I hope that helps a lot of. It's helped a lot of people. I'm sorry, not helping. It has helped a lot of people, Barb.
Here's a question.
Okay.
And this is from Haley. Would you use both finishing compound and carnauba wax on a suncatcher piece, or are they the same thing?
They're pretty much the same thing. The carnauba is a much higher end wax. The carnauba is. The finishing compound is a basic, car wax, but the carnauba is gonna, like on your car, it's gonna last a lot longer. And if you've spent the money on the carnauba, I think I would just use that. If you went through the trouble to get it, I would use it.
So let me get this message off of here. Stella girl, you are logged in, so you should be able to leave if you want to leave here and go. Maybe after the live stream, leave here and then go to our YouTube channel, because if you're on the live chat, like Jason just said,
Here we go. We're ready and we're back.
We're back.
Hey, I hope y'all had a good weekend, Jace.
I don't know what happened.
Looking forward to seeing you guys this weekend.
But like Jason, yeah, you're the stepson. That's right. You are.
That's funny. Jason and I have been the black sheep our whole lives, haven't we, buddy?
Okay. I don't know what's happened, but
we're trying to keep our fingers off of it. I don't know.
Yeah. So Julie said you did the 10 top mistakes. Why not the 10 steps to success?
Okay.
I hope you didn't hear me say that bad word. I'm sorry. I said something I shouldn't have said.
Yeah. So hey, if y'all have a question, it's very easy for Barb to notice that it's a question. If you'll put in the comment box question and then ask the question, that way she can see it, and she's maybe she's not. We're back. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray. This has never happened before. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes everybody does that. Just a Human said it has helped so much because his wife keeps telling him that he's underpricing his work, and this really helped. Yeah. So I'm glad we could do that. Nobody heard anything. LOL, Jason. Thank you.
It's a very, very simple math equation, as long as you have the numbers to plug in. So, and the list that Barbara gave you on that worksheet is, and then of course we have the directions for the worksheet, and they're all available on our website now. And it should be very helpful to every one of you. If you want to either make money or find out if you're making money at all, or you're just Willie McNilly-ing yourself.
Willie McNilly.
So
What
don't be
the heck-
Willie McNilly-ing
what the
yourself.
heck
If you're
is a
going to
Willie
work,
McNilly?
if you're going to work building stained glass windows, you should at least be paid for it. So,
Okay, has everybody put score in the
do we have any last minute entries, everybody?
and we have a viewer showcase coming up.
That's right. So don't forget, even though our second camera is not working tonight, y'all, we got a nice evening planned
For some reason, the second camera could not find the Wi-Fi, which doesn't
Doesn't
surprise me.
because
It
we're having
does
trouble
not.
finding the first Wi-Fi with the first camera. So.
It's ridiculous. So, yeah. I don't know what this is doing now. Okay. So, wait a minute. Okay.
Okay.
So let's get the slides. The viewer showcase.
Here we go, y'all. So we're excited about this. We had 2 entries this week
We did.
that we got on time. We had 2 entries, and we
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Now, if you've sent an entry and you're not here tonight on the viewer showcase tonight, you can resend it. But those of you who've been on the showcase previously, we're just
giving everybody a chance.
So please resubmit. I just couldn't get everybody on. But tonight's viewer showcase is Kim Marie, and beautiful little piece here. Kim, you did a great job.
And y'all
The colors
know
are very nice.
round windows are really hard to hang. So that was a good job on that. You got it hanging straight. Awesome. Way to go, Kim.
And the next viewer showcase is
Ironically, we had 2
Judith?
round windows tonight.
yeah, Judith Dawson Weiss.
And I told Barbara when I first saw that, I was like, wow, that looks like the little town of Bethlehem with
That's what it is?
with the Northern Star.
Yes.
And maybe I'm right, Judith. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But to me, I see the little town of Bethlehem with the Northern Star.
Yeah. So that's really
Where's those 3 wise men riding their camels?
Yeah. So if you want to have your work featured on the ARTyRV channel, just go to conwayglass.com/ARTyRV, and you'll be able to send us a message, and you'll get a link back to where you can send the photos. And
Yes.
they have to be sent that way. Don't message me or anything, because I can't.
No, we
download them.
can't keep up with it, and we can't download the
Because
photographs.
we get
unless they
messages
come a
from
certain way.
everywhere,
Yeah.
and we got to know.
Y'all, I'm
but
even
that's what-
learning stuff like that. So
We're even going to have to get a new email address. It's getting kind of crazy. But
that's
thank
a good
you.
problem to have.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is.
Yeah. So thank you all for sending in
Judith, thank you.
your windows for your viewer
And Kim.
showcase.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And Kim and are you guys both new to the channel? Or recently
they've
subscribers?
Been here. They've been here, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, some beautiful work, and everybody out there is really, really talented. There's a lot of talent out there, everyone, and we feel honored.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Y'all, we're really sorry about this. I wish we knew what was going on, but we don't. So it's kind of a mind of its own.
Okay. So we're going to get.
We are, Magali. Thank you.
You're right. I'm going to go home and meditate and
wow.
get my my stress level back down. And you guys are a hoot.
You guys really are. So we got time for some more questions.
We do have time for more questions.
We do have time. So
I'm not even going to touch it.
don't touch it.
I-
Don't touch it.
Okay. What we need is we need to
Me,
have
92
more people.
other.
Huh? It's part of the entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, you never know when we're going to scoot out of here. Okay, so we have to do the drawing shortly.
Yeah, we can do the drawing in a little bit, Barb. So go ahead. If you're in the wings in the back watching the program, please go ahead and jump in and put that score in the comment box so that we can get you entered into the giveaway for the free pendant made from blown glass out of our glass blowing studio.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Kim, we just showed your work. I hope you were here when we did it.
If not, go back and watch the live
back
stream.
to the rerun. Everyone loved it. So you probably were here. Yeah. When you lose your stream, at least the picture of the water is beautiful. Oh, well, great. I'm glad.
That was taken from the deck of our favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
One of our favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
So we were watching a sunset that evening, actually.
Yeah. I don't know what it keeps happening, but I'll stay away from anything.
I think we get like a power surge on our cable, but I don't know what's going on. But we do have really bad thunderstorms in the area right now, y'all. So it could be that too.
Oh, Stella girl. Is a rheostat helpful even with a Weller 100? Boy,
Yeah.
That's a loaded question, girl.
You hooked up with the right person on that. Okay, so the Weller 100 iron.
It's a topic of great conversation.
It really is.
I'll let Ed tell.
If you have a soldering iron that has a rheostat in the handle, you are not required to have another rheostat. One is sufficient. The Weller 100 iron comes with a standard 700 degree tip. You need that wattage controller because 700 degrees is too hot to solder anything, and nobody is fast enough to solder 700 degrees and keep it up. You can't do it. So what you have to do is keep in mind, your solder melts 60-40, 50-50. They melt somewhere between 361 degrees and 421 degrees. Your lead is going to melt at 420 degrees. So you definitely, you can't use a soldering iron that's sitting there idling at 700 degrees. If you want to know how come your tape may be pulling up, your copper foil tape while you're soldering, it's because your iron is burning the glue off the back and the tape's lifting up. So if you'll get, please just get a good iron controller, and there's one on our website. You can go to the tools shopping page and it'll scroll down. We have two different wattage controllers. One's a little pricey, but the other one's just a standard one that I use, made by chance. It's just a simple wattage controller. Basically, you need to start out on your wattage controller at about 7. On a dial from 0 to 10, you're going to start out about 7. Do a couple of tests with your iron. Turn it down, turn it up. Your rheostat and your iron are working together. But remember, if you just clean the tip on your iron and it goes right to blue, purple, you know what? It's too hot. You're going to end up burning the tin off of your iron, and then you're going to be tinning your iron, which you should never have to tin your iron, people. You should never have to tin it. Please get a wattage controller and your work will change, which means your life will change.
The wattage controller will help you save that tip. Yeah. Your tip will last a whole lot. I don't even know when he had to get a new tip.
Yeah. And, Ray had a great idea last week, and we showed it on our viewer showcase about how to just clean your soldering iron. If, they build up because when you're soldering, the fumes from the flux are going up. Okay. So you're getting corrosion around the solder head. You're getting corrosion around the chisel tip. You're getting all of these beautiful colors around it, but they're no good. You need to take that soldering tip out, sand it really well. And like Ray said, you know what? The heat came back to my iron. If you look at your iron, the coating, the silver coating on the outside, that's all it is. Underneath of that is a copper tip. It's copper. You know what draws heat the best? Copper. So keep it shiny, keep it clean, keep it at a normal operating temperature, but your Weller 100 iron is the top iron on my bottom shelf, because that's the one I use when I'm working with lead. And then I use the Weller 1175 when I'm working with foil or small lead, because it only has a 1/4 inch chisel tip. When I'm doing lead, I use a 3/8 chisel tip. So I hope that helps.
Stella Girl said that's exactly the problem that she's having, or they're having. Yes, that she's having.
Stella, I hope that helps, because when you get me started on the wattage controller, it's hang on, we lose subscribers when I get to talking about that.
There's a big debate about it.
There's a big debate about it. And there's a big debate about the Weller, tips, 600, 700, 800. Let me tell you something. You don't need any more than 450 degrees.
Of course, you use the 700 degree
Yeah,
tip.
you use the 700 degree tip because that is its maximum temperature. And that's it.
Right.
It doesn't say, hey, solder with that 700 degree tip, because you know what? Even the guys at Weller will probably tell you, you shouldn't be doing that. But you know what? Even though they build soldering irons, I doubt they build windows.
Magali said that numerous stained glass artists use the Heiko. Yeah, with the rheostat on it. Yeah. It just makes sense.
It makes sense. The Heiko iron is about $89. It's got a rheostat in the handle.
Including her, yeah.
It's a little bit, to me, it's a little heavy because it's in my hand a lot. So that's why I like the 1175. So.
Okay. Does everybody have score written in the chat?
Everybody in, here we go.
We're going to do a drawing, and it's going to be a giveaway, and we'll get this mailed out to you.
What did you want me to draw, Barb?
We're going to do a drawing in just a minute. So I'm going to give them a chance. Rochelle uses the FX601. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that. Yep. We may put that on our Amazon shopping page.
Well, and we may bring it in, and we may unbox it and look at it, because I have never used an iron with the rheostat in the handle. Ed, he's old school. And, I'm using, just recently, I'm getting a new grinder. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's a surprise.
That's a surprise.
That's your birthday.
That's
your
my
other birthday. This guy had a birthday last week.
Uh-oh. And you know what? There were a lot of birthday wishes from our subscribers here. And I want to thank you all very much. I even got a big shout out and a happy birthday song from my daughter and son-in-law that made me cry. Not because it was so bad, but it made me cry because it was so good. Okay. Oh, it made me cry.
Okay, Karen, what tip size?
3/8 tip on the width. 3/8 chisel tip. 3/8 chisel tip. And if you're doing copper foil, y'all, I swear by the 1/4 inch chisel, because you turn that chisel up on its edge, and you use half of it, and you work it like this. Okay. Boom.
Okay. You got a lot of birthday wishes there.
Oh, y'all, thank you so much. I'm going to tell you something. This one right here, it was a very magical day.
It was a magical day. I don't find it heavy, even doing large projects. That's good, because the ones that used to, the first ones that came out were very heavy.
Very heavy.
And your hand would get fatigued. But the new ones, we've discovered they're ergonomic.
And that's a Heiko.
And that is the Heiko, yes.
Okay, I'm going to get one of those.
Yeah, we're going to put them on the page. I'm going to try to scroll down here.
We're just going to try it and see what happens.
Go to new comments so that I can't see all the birthday. Okay, Scott says he uses the US version of the Heiko that has a 3-prong plug-in. Yep. That's good.
Yeah, you gotta have that ground on your soldering iron, and if you don't have a ground on your soldering iron, you need to get a different iron. You're gonna find that your iron probably won't have a ground on it, but you know what does have a ground on it? Your iron controller has a ground on it, so that'll help you as well.
Okay, so I'm trying to put all your happy birthdays up there, Mr. Streeter.
Oh, y'all are way too kind to me.
So I think in celebration of your birthday, we're going to do a drawing and give something away.
Okay, ready? Okay, let me know when you start rolling.
Okay, let me get there. Let me add it to the stream. Let me make it the stream. How about that? And then let's see. We have
draw
48 entries.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, everybody, you want to go ahead and get your entry in right now? I'm going to give you just a couple, a minute.
Just another minute.
Let's just give you a
and
minute.
we want you. You know, we have a new pattern coming up on the website of our starfish. It's an original drawing by Ed of a very famous starfish that I've been using for a long time.
Ed just turned 40. Yes, that's right.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, everybody got it in there now. Score, score, score. We got 49 entries. We're going to go ahead and draw.
Oh, you ready?
How about that? Are you all ready? Because we're going to draw.
And go.
And okay,
we're drawing.
Let me get it. It's not okay. Along with everything else, right? Is it okay? Root tab in StreamYard.
There it goes. Gotta hit the right button. We don't even know which button it is.
Oh man,
it's still going.
No, it's not there. It's not
Winner,
there.
Vicky G.
No, it's not there, Ed. Look. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was.
It's right there, y'all.
Okay.
So Vicky G, we need you to send us an email on the website with your shipping address, please, and we'll get this right out to you.
Okay. All right. Congratulations, Vicky. Go to calmmyclass.com/ARTyRV /ARTyRV and send me a message and send me your address and I will get that right out to you.
We'll ship it right out to you.
Hip hip hooray, Vicky G. Very good.
Yeah,
way
to go. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the little duck with the ears on tonight, but he's not.
What are you talking about?
That guy.
Oh,
StreamYard guy.
Oh, okay.
I think
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. We got it figured out though.
Okay. So are there any other questions and have we covered everything we need to do?
So back on the rheostat thing, I'm going to order one of those Heiko irons because I want to see it. I want to physically hold it in my hand.
Yes, this is the most we've had in the chat, and we are so excited to see everyone come in and sign up. Remember, next week, get your questions.
Get them ready.
Bring them to the chat, or you can go to calmmyclass.com/ARTyRV. There's a place that says send us your question. Just scroll on down and send us your question.
Right. And then
we'll have it. But otherwise, bring it.
And you got to get it to us before 6:00 on Sunday. Otherwise, we can't get it for the Monday night live stream. It'll be the following week. So try and get it to us. Friday, Saturday is good. And I know everybody's busy. But if you have just a question, Friday or Saturday is a good time to send it to us because, we're working all the time. And when it comes in, we get it right to the chat and we get the questions printed out and we familiarize ourselves with them so that they can be answered correctly.
A lot of things got buried last week because we had so many people requested the price sheet. Over 100 people got that price sheet. So there you go, people. You really needed it. You got it. Now let's go forth and have great pricing.
Go forth and make some money. Because now you have the formula that you need on those worksheets to put your pricing together so that you can sleep at night.
Timeless Tiffany had the Heiko for $69 the last time. That's a great price. Oh my gosh.
That is a good price, $69. Yeah.
Okay. Ray wants to know what's for supper.
Ray, you know what? Tupelo Honey, which is a little restaurant down here in Myrtle Beach, sent me a $20 gift card for my birthday. So for the first time today, we went there for lunch and it was only $14 when we left.
It was really good.
It was really good. So we had a late lunch at about 3:30. So honestly, gang, we're going home. Well, we may have a light salad when we get home, but tonight, Ray, we're going home and see what's in the frigid data.
Yeah, we'll whip something up. But yeah, we had a great lunch, so we'll probably have a light supper. But
yeah,
I hope that you guys have a nice evening.
Yeah.
And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll know when those videos come out.
So hey, I got a flash for everybody. If you have a access to fresh seafood in your area, Barbara and I have discovered Scottish salmon, y'all. Salmon, wild caught salmon from Scotland. Oh my gosh. That's
good
all I'm
for you,
going to
too.
say. Oh my gosh. So if you have access to it, try it and try it jerked.
What in the world's going on here? Did we get another?
We did.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. You guys are the best.
You
And
guys
another
really
one
are.
too.
Oh,
Jason, thank you.
thank you.
Sean, thank you. We appreciate that. We really do. Y'all are the best.
Yeah, y'all are really the best. It's so, you know what, I don't know if y'all can imagine how much fun we have on Monday nights with you, but we really do. And
Everybody thinks we take Monday off, but we work all day Monday putting this together for you all. We really have a good
Sean,
time.
thank you.
Yeah, that's great, right?
Yeah,
Everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
So I hope you all come back next week, and hopefully we'll have our camera issues solved, and we'll also have the Wi-Fi solved.
Yeah, and we'll probably should get we should, not probably, but we should get a brand new video out by the weekend. And
we'll
keep in
have
mind,
many.
watch for our shorts, y'all.
Yeah, the shorts are coming out. More coming out tomorrow.
Fall's coming up, so we'll be making more shorts.
That's right. Oh, yeah. And someone had asked about the glass blowing. I saw y'all talking about the glass blowing. When we get into the hot shop, which will be the first part of October. No,
Actually,
mid-October.
Mid-October, when we get back from a festival that we're going to in
from
the
the
upstate.
River Fest in Packlet.
Packlet. Yeah.
We will come into the studio. We'll start making. So you may see a couple. If you're interested, we'll do some shorts on that.
Yeah, we'll be happy to
if
share with you what
and
we
we
do.
could.
You know?
It's some of y'all are watching the Corning site. Yeah, that's great.
Some of y'all are watching the Blown Away competition.
All
you
great,
know,
great stuff.
Yeah, and those artists are just phenomenal artists, and they really work with the glass, and it's just absolutely.
Jason said they're trying to buy dinner for us. Is that what it is? I think we should go out.
I think we should go out to dinner, y'all. All those super stickers. I guess we could take Miss Barbara out to dinner.
You guys are the best.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you so much.
Y'all got the light behind us just going nuts. I feel like I'm in a bar, but I'm not.
You might get a. Okay, let's calm this down a little bit.
Calm it down a little bit. Okay.
Okay, I think we have enough to go out to dinner. We don't even. We're gonna get fat if this keeps up.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God.
1, 2.
Definitely gonna have to go.
We're going to dinner. You are bad.
You guys are too much. Take her to Sizzlers. Take her to Sizzlers, Ed. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
That's what Magali said.
Yeah, they don't close till 10. So. You guys are so bad. Hugs to every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And you guys take care and stay out of trouble. Sean Allen just gave us another one. You guys are too much. What in the world's going on?
Right.
You might have to take me to New York Prime or something.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. What in the world?
I don't know. Y'all are just way too kind.
Should I just stay here for the rest of the night?
We can stay here as long as y'all want. Somebody come up with a question for me to answer for you.
Yeah.
Or for Barb to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great dinner tonight, y'all.
We need
Yeah, it will be. And I might have a glass of wine.
Yeah, I think I will have a glass of wine.
Okay.
I may even just get a bottle. Because it's Monday night.
It is. Thank you, guys. You're the best.
Y'all really are.
You really are. I mean, this is like the best night ever, and we've had a wonderful week.
Yeah. And thank y'all for being so kind and for the birthday wishes.
Birthday wish night. Stay on.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. What does the birthday boy want?
Oh. I'm a very simple person. If y'all haven't figured that out yet, I'm just a very simple person.
Magali wants to know how we get inspired for new work. Our customers inspire us.
Our customers inspire us. Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to your customers.
You know what we found over the years, Magali, is that if we, when we go to their home to measure for that particular window, take a couple pictures of within that area where this window that you're designing for them goes, and that'll kind of pull up some colors for you. But you always want to remember with your customers is don't lock them into a specific color if you can help it. I mean, unless they're very adamant about that particular color. But keep in mind, always remind them that, once it's in the window, it's not easy to change out. So you want to, I found that earth tone colors work best for most of our customers because it allows them to do anything that they want within the confines of their home, and that window will always work with it. So just keep that in mind. Just a little tidbit of information, simple, one of the 10 steps to success.
Yes, so that's what Jason shared. Just talking and feeling out the customer means everything. Yes,
it really does.
So you have to listen to them, take notice of the outside architecture
yeah, sure.
and the inside. So
yeah,
that will bring you the inspiration.
Yeah, and your customers are your best inspiration.
And having a good idea of the customer mindset.
Yeah.
Yes. Great advice. Good advice.
And budget. Budget is important.
You should know their budget before you even arrive on the
You should, yeah.
doorstep.
While you got them on the phone and they're talking to you, you need to find out about how big that window is, and you should already have from previous jobs, basically either square footage price or per piece price. On a job over the phone, you should use a square footage price. Figure the square footage and give them an idea of what it's going to cost before you take the time to go to their home, measure the window, and then they say, "Woo, I can't swing $2,500."
Yeah.
And you just, you didn't waste any time, because you never waste time with potential customers.
But you took time.
But you took time out of your day, and that time, y'all, guess what? Was money. So
yeah. So qualify your
pre-qualification for your customers.
Yeah, pre-qualify your customer before you take the time to go to the house,
yeah.
And then find out at the end of the conversation that that's way out of their budget.
And you know what? We found that they don't mind doing just a little bit of work for you to give you that size, just rough. So the price you're giving them is rough. And then they'll say, well, you know what? That sounds pretty good. Why don't you go ahead and come out? There you go.
Lee said the best wax that they found is semi-chrome. It shines all the lead and solder better than car wax. And I've never heard of it.
I hadn't either.
So I'll be on the lookout for it. And
What's
where
it
do
called,
you purchase that? Semi-chrome. Semi-chrome. So
Okay.
I want to tell Vicki one more time. Congratulations, Vicki. And
we'll be getting that out to you. I guess as soon as you get us the shipping address, we'll get it out to you, huh? It'll be coming in a manila folder, in a manila envelope, padded, and via USPS.
Jason said, and we were talking about the price, the budget. Most people don't want to ask that question. Unfortunately, that's the most important question, because definitely because you're in business, and so you need to know that when you're going on a job, that person has the budget for you to talk seriously with them.
Yeah.
Because you're not, you're busy.
And there's nothing wrong with free estimates. Jason, you know that. There's nothing wrong with free estimates, but
over the phone.
Over the phone. That customer should be pre-qualified over the phone before you go to their home. That's all.
Yeah. Karen said she got a job in Alaska in the near future. That's awesome, Karen. We have people on
our channel that are in Alaska.
Yeah.
And we have friends that are driving to Alaska right now.
Yeah, they may still be in Alaska.
Oh, they may still be. Yeah. They may still be in Alaska. It's funny because they drove up and they made it as far as the sign that said, "Welcome to the Arctic Ocean." Okay. And then they turned around and went back to Washington and then jumped on the road to Alaska.
So let's tell Karen congratulations, because she thinks she has a job in Alaska.
Congratulations.
So
a job like you in Denver are moving, or a job like you're going to be building a window?
Building a window.
And Denver can build a crate and ship it to them, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Right.
Congratulations, Karen. Good job, hon.
Wish you the best, Karen. And let's talk more about your business name and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting. Okay. So do we have any other questions, or do we need to go to dinner, go get some supper, and let you guys go? Because I know you guys got things to do as well.
Yeah, but you know what? We really can't thank you enough for 50,000 views this week. Y'all, we've never had that. Barb and I are beside ourselves. We want to thank you for all you new subscribers out there for subscribing to our channel. And we're glad that you've enjoyed our shorts, and we welcome you to our channel.
Oh, Magali wants to know, no glass chat tonight. I'm sorry. Oh, our second camera wasn't working.
Yeah, our second camera is not working. I really had actually, and I'll show you this. I had something pretty cool lined up for you. I actually had a beautiful piece of gray bullseye here to show you that I'm using at the texture of it, because I don't have the part number on it. I'm using the texture to build my starfish, y'all. And if you can see that beautiful texture.
So you'll see that in the shorts coming up.
You'll see that in the shorts
we'll
coming up.
Yeah. And we have the whole.
Well, you'll see. If you go to the video, let's make a starfish. We're using the same glass. It's a short. It's only 20 seconds out of your life. And so you can watch, because we are making that starfish. So not only will the starfish be available on the video,
and we'll have the
but the
steps.
pattern will be available online for you to purchase.
So we'll have the steps too, because I know that is the question, and that is a good one.
Yes, Bengali, that is fusible. It's a tested compatible, but I don't know the part number because it had the label is gone, and that piece of glass is probably 25 years old. So I think I'm lucky even to have it, let alone be able to know what number it is. But it is definitely a gray, fusible, modeled, bullseye, tested compatible.
Yep, it is. Karen said,
"Good eye, Magali."
Karen said to go eat birthday cake and go dancing.
Y'all must watch us on our back porch, because we dance on our back porch all the time.
We do.
I'll get Barb to take a picture of our back porch for y'all for next week.
Yeah, you could. I think they've seen it. Maybe.
Well, you might be able to see it. Yeah.
All right,
anyway,
y'all.
Hey, from Barb and I, and seriously, from the deepest depths of my heart, thank you for the birthday wishes, and thank you all for subscribing, and thank you all for tuning in tonight.
And for such a great week. Y'all are awesome.
Without you, we're not here. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so